Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So I wanted to start this off, guys, with this tweet from Mike Manfield. Small and medium enterprises represent 90% of the world's businesses, but many face operational and technological challenges when receiving and paying abroad. This has to do with Ripple partner Tranglow, guys. This is breaking news from Finextra. They have just debuted their business payment hub. Tranglow has launched a comprehensive business payment solution that helps businesses send and receive global payments quickly. We know Tranglow, a Ripple-enabled company, and Ripple does own, I believe, a 40% share in Tranglow. Tranglow Business is developed exclusively for corporations of all sizes, specifically non-payment providers, such as e-commerce traders, local vendors with regional suppliers and customers, cross-border travel agencies, global freelancing and outsourcing platforms, and giggers. Small and medium-sized enterprises represent 90% of the world's businesses, so this is a huge segment of global companies, but many face operational and technological challenges when receiving and paying abroad. Traditional payment providers and the use of multiple intermediaries, which can be costly, may not be able to meet their needs. And so, it all comes back to it's too costly, it's too slow, it's inefficient. I need a solution that will streamline this process. Enter companies like Tranglow, who are focusing on the small to medium-sized enterprise businesses, the types of companies that will really thrive from utilizing RippleNet and the XRP token. And here you have a solution that fits the problem. Tranglow Business aims to solve this by using a proprietary single interface technology to help businesses liberate their global payment processes and keep costs low, allowing them to scale their growth. And so Jackie Lee from Tranglow said, "We developed Tranglow Business to help enterprise address their payment pain points. Our aim is to help them choose the most cost-effective way to send and receive money without sacrificing speed and security, something that RippleNet does solve for very, very well. As part of our guarantee of excellence, customers need to complete an onboarding process in Singapore before they can access Tranglow Business and its full suite of features." So small to medium-sized businesses, 90% of businesses face these types of operational challenges, and now we have a solution for that. Ripple-enabled Tranglow, they're setting out to help democratize payments for these SMEs. So great news here from Mike Manfield. BondCrypt XRP bringing this to us. And guys, a new Ledger Nano product has been released, and the price point $79. So quite affordable compared to some of the other Ledger Nano products like the X. Down here just shows you guys the dimensions. The display is a little larger. Ledger Nano S Plus wallet supports 50 plus popular crypto wallets, up to 100 installed apps across over 5,500 digital assets. Ledger Nano S Plus connectivity is the USB-C port. Certified secure chip. And again, the retail value of about $79 versus $149 if you guys are interested in a more affordable version. I just mentioned this because I'm a proponent of the Ledger Nano, have been from the beginning. They do not pay me to say this on my channel. I love the Ledger Nano. I have an affiliate link in the description, but I always urge you guys, do your own research. If this is not the solution for you, choose something else. I have the link because I believe in the product, so you can use the link if you want. You don't have to use the link though. Cold storage solution, however, is the only way to go. You can't keep your cryptocurrency on an exchange. So anyway, just thought I'd bring that up to you guys. And this past week in Miami, they did just recently have the Bitcoin 2022 conference. And so, the mayor of Miami has said that their vision for Bitcoin in the city is going to expand, stressing that the US needs to elect a pro-Bitcoin president. He said we need to integrate Bitcoin into every aspect of our society. And so this coming from Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, he talked about Bitcoin at the Bitcoin 2022 conference that's taking place in the city this week. The pro-Bitcoin mayor has led several Bitcoin initiatives in the city and state. His salary is already paid in Bitcoin, and his city employees can choose to be paid in Bitcoin. I need to articulate a vision for this country, he said. The vision is simple. I call it Vision for Bitcoin America 2024. And he says we need to elect pro-Bitcoin candidates. And yes, the next president of the United States has to be a pro-Bitcoin candidate. So, despite what you think about Bitcoin, it is the granddaddy of all coins. It is going to pave the way in a lot of ways for how to get the masses interested in cryptocurrency, to get them to adopt cryptocurrency. Think about it this way: when you first entered the space, forget about what your portfolios look like now, but when you first entered the space, it is very, very likely that the first cryptocurrency you ever purchased was Bitcoin. I know that rings true for me, and so it probably rings true for you too. This is how we onboard the masses. And, whether you believe in Bitcoin or not, whether you believe it's a superior payment system or not, which I'm sure a lot of you watching this channel do not think that, and myself included, full disclosure, there are better solutions. there's something to be said about Bitcoin, and there's something to be said about giving the middle finger to the system. And I think that we have to really understand that, I think, on a fundamental level, considering, there are external powers trying to bring down the financial system right now. They see Bitcoin as a threat. We've hedged our bets with XRP, but at the same time, I don't want to live in their world. I want to live in my world with freedom, financial freedom. This is why I'm invested in cryptocurrencies in general. And so, Bitcoin in a lot of ways represents that. Even if you don't agree with the 100% of what, the Bitcoin maximalists say, it still isn't something that we should be shunning, I don't think. Mayor Suarez proceeded to highlight his third point. The last thing we need to do is this. We need to unleash the macro power of Bitcoin, he said. Bitcoin has the power to democratize and to create wealth for the unbanked and for the poor in our community who are getting decimated by inflation and government spending that has gone rampant. So, this is exactly the point that I'm talking about, right? Governments around the world printing money like nobody's business, and Bitcoin has a track record of being deflationary. We can see that now over weeks, months, years. Okay, this was 10 years ago, Bitcoin back in 2011, 2012. And, overall, even though we have witnessed downturns and bear markets for the king crypto, we have ultimately seen it on a trajectory moving forward, moving upward. So yes, you can say bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market, bull market. And I mean, I think we have still yet to go for that bull market. But ultimately, guys, over the last decade, deflationary as a currency, which brings me to this, guys. Rand Nooner here on Twitter asking this, and I know this just came out from the Bitcoin conference, and people in the XRP community were questioning it. If Jack Mallers implements what he presented at Bitcoin 2022, and it allows users to send from any fiat currency to any fiat currency with instant finality at no costs, what is the use case for XRP? Could this be an XRP killer? Could this be a Ripple killer? Well, let's ponder this. Let's get into this, guys. Andrew Zell here saying, the Lightning creates a new version of a Nostro Vostro system, which is something that Ripple wanted to abolish altogether, since Bitcoin Layer 1 has too high fees and it is too slow. The main purpose of ODL, on the other hand, other than speed, is removing the need for Nostro and Vostro accounts, not creating a new version of the same problem. This is just one of the many problems with Lightning, but let's stop there. Moon Lambo was also chiming in on this. I'm going to get into his response in a second, but let's go to Matt Hamilton, who just recently left Ripple, somebody who worked right there in the Ripple camp. The people who use it, he states, including those that use it for the exact thing already for years that Mallers is now proposing. Down here we got Panos also chiming in on this. Lightning Network is centralized and requires parked money, locked liquidity. So again, with the Nostro and Vostro similarities here, which is exactly what XRP is solving in that case. XRP has many use cases. What you are referring to is how Ripple uses XRP. There are hundreds of projects now on the XRPL using XRP for payments, DeFi, gaming, and NFTs. And that's the other thing with the XRPL. We are seeing expanded use cases, not just for cross-border payments. So we are actually going to get more utility derived from the XRP token, which is going to serve more demand for the XRP token, driving the price higher. That's in theory how it's going to go. I know there are 100 billion XRP tokens, but with more utility, more use cases, more demand for the XRP cryptocurrency, this is when we're going to get the price to move. And the whole theory is as such, you need to have that kind of quantity of crypto in order to move all the money. Ripple is not looking at a small market here. They were prepared. They are looking to scale this thing to global proportions. And so, when we look at the types of markets that exist in the world, when we look at how much does need to be moved, even just doing a quick Google search here, according to the US Treasury, SWIFT handles about $5 trillion per day, or given about 250 business days per year, about $1.25 quadrillion a year. And so those figures were also back from 2018. I believe that number has grown since then. And that's just money moving. We got to think about all the other use cases now that are going to be moving over the XRPL, as per Panos' tweet over here. So just to get back to Jack Mallers, if you guys don't know who he is, Jack Mallers, CEO of Zap, a Bitcoin investment and payments company that transacts over the Lightning Network. And so what is Strike Crypto? Strike allows users to send and receive payments anywhere instantly for no added fees. Strike is built on top of the Bitcoin network, the largest global interoperable and open payment standard, and that was just updated 4 days ago. Let's continue though, because I know maybe some of you guys are still a little skeptical. From Crypto Eddie here, Bitcoiners soon to realize Mahler's Lightning Network strike push is sort of like Ripple ODL, but wait, there will be a moment. Yeah, she said it. Why nodes fees? Why Bitcoin pre-funding? Why restricted channels? Why can't we settle our fiat cross borders like yen to dollar? So these are all questions that we have to ask ourselves. Overseer down here saying Lightning cannot massively deploy due to security vulnerabilities, so it has to operate in closed operating environments. There's another point. This costs money to run pre-funding nodes, which that company passes on as fees to compensate. So think Swift, slightly faster, but with more fees and security risks. Okay, so ultimately like a worse Swift that might be a tad quicker. Richard Coco down here saying they will bring up the Lightning Network argument, and Crypto Eddie just reiterating that is the Lightning Network. And so just getting back to Moon Lambo's response here, is XRP now useless now due to strike? And so he's retweeting out back to Crypto Man Ran here on Twitter, Ran Nooner. Asks the question, and it's worthy of a discussion, because I know some of you guys in the XRP community were probably wondering about this, and his answer is no. XRP is not useless, and I tend to agree with him. Serious answer: if Ripple continues to implement ODL using XRP as a bridge currency, what is Jack Mallers' use case with Strike and the Lightning Network? Mallers' claim is either misleading or an outright lie, not sure which. Foreign exchange costs are not eliminated with his platform. His company also employs people, which costs money. So if his platform is free, then his company is losing money, or who else is covering the bills? We gotta all think about the money, right? The money flows, how this network is going to function. Let's not forget, Ripple has said, from the beginning, we are kind of here as caretakers of the XRPL for now. We want to get it off the ground, out the door. We want it to be self-running. We don't want to be babysitting it forever. And so, that's kind of what they said about the XRPL. The model really does lend itself to self-sufficiency. Moon Lambo continues by saying, if he's using a free model to onboard customers in the early days, that's fine. But will it be free forever? The only other alternative I've come up with is if he offers that service as a loss leader and makes money elsewhere to cover expenses, but I've seen no evidence of that. In terms of adoption, Mahler's got his work cut out for him. Lightning Network liquidity is not sufficient today, nor is XRP liquidity, but hopefully that changes with time. Lightning Network can't handle massive transactions today. Swift daily flows are in the trillions of dollars, and just as I mentioned, $5 trillion per day, which equates to $1.25 quadrillion a year over the Swift network. So basically, he's running a tech demo of what Ripple shared publicly 7 years ago, and catching up will be challenging even if there were no technical hurdles. Who is going to pay for the sales team to onboard new customers? That's another good point. Ripple is already light years ahead of onboarding customers. Partnered with over 50 central banks. I believe that number is higher now. I believe it's probably over 70, and over 350 financial institutions. These are just the numbers that I recall from a couple of years ago. Those numbers are likely even higher. It could be over 400. Who will actually implement the software while ensuring regulatory compliance? Who is offering customer support? What makes this business model profitable? Free typically is not sustainable. Don't forget that different people use XRP for different reasons, and that was the other point that I brought up here, that Panos down here mentioned. Where was it? It was here, Panos. Hundreds of use cases referring to how Ripple uses XRP. There are hundreds of new projects now on the XRPL using XRP for payments, DeFi, gaming, NFTs, etc., etc., etc. And so to that point, Bitcoin is not useless without Mallers, just like XRP is not useless without Ripple. Many devs are building on top of the XRPL today for various use cases. And Crypto Matrix down here saying, LOL, what a joke. So the central banks around the world are just partnering with Ripple for nothing? Think about that for a second, guys. A new financial system is on our doorstep, and Ripple and XRP are going to be at the center of it. I mean, if you've been following this channel even over the last year, I've demonstrated on this channel how many partnerships Ripple has forged, and not only that, all the connections with financial organizations like the BIS, the IMF, the World Economic Forum, essentially the Rothschilds through these central banks. So, I think it's pretty obvious that we can see where this is going. Also just wanted to bring you guys this from Neil Hartner here. And for those of you guys who do not know, he is a software engineer at Ripple working on RippleNet. So straight from Ripple, A fast and cheap bridge currency like XRP is only part of the equation that makes ODL powerful. The less understood part is that customers can borrow XRP from Ripple on demand so that they always have liquidity when and where they need it. Very few can replicate the latter part. We don't talk about this too much anymore, but do you guys remember back to October of 2020, Ripple launches the line of credit to provide loans in XRP? So at that time, it was currently in beta and would provide select customers working capital loans in XRP. Specifically, Ripple customers who utilize their on-demand liquidity solution would be eligible for the offering. Those using ODL on RippleNet can purchase XRP from Ripple on credit, the company said, adding that it would charge one fee on the amount borrowed. Let me just close that. Ripple did not disclose the fee, but said that it is a lot less than most other available credit options. The offering is aimed at fintechs and small and medium-sized enterprises. And so this, guys, this is the icing on the cake. This is what is going to allow the XRP token to become more liquid. For this specific case, it seems as though Ripple has nailed it at all angles. And this, guys, this is why RippleNet and XRP is going to be superior than anything produced on the Bitcoin network. The partnerships already, the companies that are integrated with RippleNet, the financial institutions that Ripple has partnered with globally, and the way Ripple has decided to integrate XRP utility, providing a line of credit option, is also something that I don't think Mahlers has thought about. Neil Hartner here also saying when you start talking about payments in the orders of hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, the ability to access fast, cheap, and deep liquidity is a game changer. So let's not forget that, Rand Nooner. I hope that answers your question, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.